All right, as promised, your very own behind the scenes peek at my fancy YouTube studio. My adjustable light, my desktop with our work, a stack of Dogman books to make sure that it holds my camera. And that's as fancy as it gets around here, kids. Let's get Tuesday in the picture and go to work. All right, this tells us to circle the shapes to model what cute little panda is. 18 divided by 6 equals. So if we're sharing in groups of 6, let's put 6 in a group. We'll go up and down. Doesn't really matter as long as you have 6 in your circles. Doesn't matter which way they go. There's 6. There's 6 more. There's 6 more. Your circles might have gone like this. That's fine. So long as you have 1, 2, 3 circles in the end. 6, 12, 18. It takes us 3 to get there. All right, we're going to be talking about naming the fraction now. So fractions are just equal parts of one whole thing. Here's my one whole rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts. So we say that the number of spaces goes down in the bottom. Here's a fancy word you can add. Denominator. All right, that's the bottom number. And then we're going to count how many got colored in. 1. That fancy word for this one is numerator. Alrighty. So, things like quotients and products. Now here comes numerators and denominators. Fun. Alrighty, we're going to find the missing numbers. So this says 7 times something equals 28. How many 7s would it take for me to get to 28? Let's count by 7s. 7, 14, 21, 28. You got 4 right on. All right, so then just the opposite of this, which is what we really did over here. We're going to take 28 divided by 7. So 7's going into the 28th house there. How many 7s can go in a 28? We found out that that was 4. All right, how many 2's can go in an 18? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. That took me 9. So 2 times 9 would equal the 18. Alrighty, then we have over here partition and then shade 1/3. So I'm going to do just like this fraction over here was in parts. Let's put this in parts. 1, 2, kind of looks like a candy bar with pieces, right? And I'm going to shade the middle one. Doesn't matter which one you shaded. 1 out of 1, 2, 3 parts were shaded in. The distributive property, we've been working a lot on that in class lately. Solve and circle the shapes to model. So this says 3 times 6. You'll notice they kept the 3 times. And they made the 6 into parts. We don't know this one, but we know it's 2. I had 6 and I have used 2. That leaves me a 4 here. Okay, so 4 plus 2 equaled that 6. I knew that before because I saw the 2 over here, okay? That I have to use the 2, so then I can put my 4 in here. So 3 rows with 4 in them, 3 groups of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Yep, Miss Parrot just messed up. That's okay. So right there are my 3 groups of 4. That's this problem. This problem I'm going to put down on these 2 circles. 1, 2. That would be my... Oh, jeez. Don't watch what I did. 3 groups of 2 would really look like this. Oh, me and Miss Parrot. Oh, all messed up. And then this first one was saying 3 groups with 6 in it. So something like that. But these circles are kind of silly and you want to do that on the FSA. So even though I messed up today, we'll practice more in the future. That's what it would look like. If I counted these dots and I counted these dots, 18 dots equals 18 dots. All right, no matter what we circle. Up here, you do want to know how to write this out. if you're having trouble with these, we need to keep practicing. That's keeping one part of the problem. We kept 3 times, and we kept 3 times. I'm making an addition problem out of the second number, putting it in here, and the plus sign in between. All right, we will keep practicing. How about right now? Alrighty, I got excited. I saw some number ones. I got to just throw X's on. That was fun. Alrighty. 8 times 8 equals, I ate and I ate till I got sick on the floor. 64. It's kind of a silly rhyme, but it helps me hear the answer. Alright, this says, label the arrays, then fill in the blanks to make the statements true. You can keep playing today. You don't have to do your work without me. If you already hit pause, that's okay. I'll see you when you get back. So label the arrays. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 arrays, or 8 rows. In the dark gray, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 8 rows with 5 in them. And this array on this side of the dotted line also has 8 rows. And there are 1, 2, 3 in each of them. Okay, so 8 times 5, yes. And then we just put our 8 times 3 there. There's our labels. 8 times 5, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. And then 8 times 3, 8, 16, 24. Okay, so just like we said, we keep our 8 times, and we're going to make an addition problem out of the second 8. They used a 5, so if we've used 5 out of 8, that leaves us 3. And that's exactly what the array up top showed us. 5 here, 3 there, 5 and 3, okay? So 8 times 5 plus 8 times 3. Those two parts of the array, right? We've solved that for 40 and 24. And when we put those together, 20 plus, or 40, I'm sorry, plus the 24 would in fact equal 64, which checks out. Alrighty. So once this video stops, you're going to take your time and do this one on your own. Let's turn the page in the problem set. This is a great time for us to sing our song. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. Hey, they give me an 80 box. Bloop. Alrighty. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. Alright, an octagon has 8 sides. Skip count to find the number of sides of 9 octagons. Well, that's why there was 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 would have 72 sides. Awesome. This looks like something you're going to be able to handle on your own. 4 times 8, sing that song. 8, 16, 24, 32. Shh, that was 4 fingers. Okay, stop when you said 6 numbers now. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, zip. Alrighty, all right, we're going fishing. The rest of those can be for you. Oh, it's a rainy day. The opposite of this. We are going to count by 8 until we find that big number up there, okay? So we went 8, 16, 24. That was 3 counts, and sure enough. All right. How many will it take? How many 8s will go into 32? 8, 16, 24, 32. 8, 16, 24, 32. That is 4 numbers. You will be doing that same thing as we go along. Don't let it trick you. It doesn't go 3, 4, 5, 6, and not all of them are there. So make sure you're paying attention. We'll flip to our lesson 11 problem set. And let's see if we can go through one of the word problems together. There are 6. I think I'll do number 2 with you here. Tara buys 6 packs of printer paper. Each pack of paper cost $8. Draw a tape diagram and label the total amount she spent as M. Write an equation and solve for M. Alright, so first let's find out our math problem. She's buying 6 packs of paper and spending $8 on every one. $8 once, twice, 3 times. We added up in equal groups, therefore we've multiplied. 6 packs for $8. Our unknown is how much did she spend in all, and we're going to label that as M. It's the money she spent. So let's go by 8s because that's what we're practicing, and we're going to do it 6 times. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. There I am. Maybe you wanted to draw 6 blocks first and fill them in. I just counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. Alrighty, so that shows where we stopped. Alright, we want to say that this whole thing is equal to M. And when we filled it all the way up, it turns out M is equal to $48 on paper. Alrighty. Let's see, where we go from here. You will now have time to go ahead and complete the problem sets that I did not do with you. Today's main goal is a little bit of that distributive property. Going over those 8s, really giving them in. You read through, make sure there's not any trick. Word problems here. You've got those. Yeah. Looks like you should be really good. Practice that 8th song, get this work finished, and then go out and take your Pine Grove Pride and your good strong arms and go clean up some poles. Feel good about what you're leaving behind and what you're walking into tomorrow. I am proud of the work that I've been seeing come home. I can't wait to get back to class. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. If you ever need anything, I'm a phone call away. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Logging out from my fancy YouTube studio here. Bye.